back to winning ways after a couple of defeats and 2-0. How do you sum it up?
Yeah, it's good to get the win down here, especially. It's hard to come up here and get points. I'm sure a lot of teams this season will drop points up here, but no, it was a dogged game, but it's good to come out with a 2-0 win, yeah.
And at 1-0, Gary came in with a fine save.
Yeah, it was some save. Well, I think all of us on the bench thought it was going in straight away, but no, he pulled out some save right in the top left-hand corner. And
Kevin Kettrick did settle the nerves down with that second goal, which gave us that little bit of breathing space. When you think back in April, I know you didn't play that night, we had a fairly easy 6-0 win against them in Solar 21 Park, but tonight was a totally different game, narrow pitch and a lot more difficult.
Yeah, no, it was really tough to come up here. I think it's really different to playing on Milebush. And that final goal from Kevin really helped settle the nerves, I think. Because at 1-0, it's anyone's game. Even though we were on top, you never know.
And a special shout out tonight for Ilya, who became the first Ukrainian to play for Westport United, coming on as sub. And took him a little while to settle in, but once he got going, he actually showed them fairly good touches.
Yeah, no, I thought he was really good. I know it must be hard coming over here from another country, and he's been training really well, and he finally got a chance and he took it. I thought he played very well.
So next weekend, I know you're cup tied, is the cup final against Ballyhaunis. I know the two teams played out a 0-0 last Sunday. So you think yourself tonight that tonight's win will certainly give the lads that bit of confidence going ahead to next weekend?
Yeah, definitely. I think this is the best way we could start into the week. We just got to get a good week of training done and go into the match positive. And I think if we show up, we can beat anybody. So yeah, I'm confident for the game anyway, the lads.
And looking at your own game, you came on a sub tonight, and you've been getting plenty of football with the B team yourself this season. And how did you find your season today?
Yeah, I thought the game went well. I came on for the last maybe 15 minutes, but I gave it my all, just pressing defenders and trying to get at them. Yeah, so I did all I could, I think. It was good to get the win in the end.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Kenny.
Kieran, back to winning ways this evening. A lot tougher than when we played them in Solar 21 Park back in April. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, happy enough with it, Kenny. It's a hard place to come to. It's a small pitch, it's very tight. Surface wouldn't be the best in Mayo. We knew it was going to be a battle, and it was a battle. Overall, I think we played well. I think we were the better team by far. Well, I wouldn't say by far, but we're definitely the better team. Lads were very good. We're young lads. Like, you have to think we're missing 8 lads from the squad today. The lads are away in holidays and bits and pieces. So we were down to 14. So overall, we're really happy. There was 1 or 2 lads playing out of position, but overall, really happy with the result.
Darren gave us the early lead on 6 minutes, but Gary had to keep us in it with that fine save in the second half before Kevin just made life that little bit easier for us for that second goal.
It did, yeah. And if I'm being honest, we came out second half, we were second best for maybe 10-15 minutes. We just didn't get into it. They were strong, they were battling at us, they were closing us down. But I think that shot that in Gary might have been only a shot on target for the whole game. If it had gone in, it could have been a different story altogether. They could have sat back and closed us out completely. But, Brownie put in a big shift, so did Kevin up top. I have to compliment all the lads.
And also this evening, we had a debut from Ilya, all the way from Ukraine, came on, took him a few minutes to settle into the game, but once he got going, his confidence really grew.
It did. Look, it's great to have him in there. He's a fine young lad. He's only 17 years of age. He's not long with us. He's been training now 3 or 4 weeks with us overall. Unfortunately, he had to move to Crossmolina lately, in the last week, so we didn't know what was going to happen. But I have to pay a compliment to some of the members, especially Porrick Burns and Brian Cusick, who have put a plan in place where he'll be attending training and matches, and it's just brilliant to see from a club point of view that everyone's rolling in behind him. Good young lad.
And it's also very important to have a good backroom team that is not necessarily involved with the setup, but will work behind the scenes and allow things to progress.
Oh, definitely. That's what a club is about, no matter what, with your soccer or Gaelic. It's not just the managers on the pitch I would say it's committee. The club is a big thing. You know, we've got a good committee there. We've got a great relationship with Stephen and Keelan and the rest of the committee. And you know, you have the lads like that, supporters that come up to the game. Supporters are just there and they want to help out. They want to give you, if they can do anything, if it's only bringing the check to a game or if it's going picking someone up, if someone's working late. That's what it's about. And I must say it's a great buzz like that in Westport United.
And looking forward to next Sunday Cup final. Tonight's win will certainly give the lads a lot of confidence now. How are you going to see next week?
Well, look, Kenny, a cup final is cup final is a cup final. No matter, like, form goes out the window. It's two teams on the day, two great teams, Westport United and Ballyhaunis. You know, you seen the thriller we played last week down in United Park. Look, it's going to be a tough battle for us. There's no doubt. We're a very young team. We're a young team. We have a lot of learning to do. We've got to find out, you know, players are best suited what positions they're in. So we're looking forward to next week. We'll give it everything we have, and hopefully we'll have the cup back in Westport again.
Let's hope, and I'm sure next Sunday I hope we'll be having a celebratory interview at the end of the game, but there's a long ways to go yet. So many thanks for speaking.
No bother. Thank you, Kenneth.